Hey, what's up guys? We're going to be doing a deck profile for Invincible White Ninja, and it is the deck that I did just recently. If you guys haven't checked out the video, I'm going to be talking about some of the things in the video, and I've tried to get more duels in this deck, but the thing is, people would just quit because they realized, oh, it was a log, and so I didn't really want to upload when people would just quit because I wanted the full game to go through. I wanted to see what people could do, and honestly, very few decks can do anything. It's really just Kais, and that's really about it. And there's Visor Shock, but let's be honest, no one plays Visor Shock. There's just almost nothing you can do to this combo. So if you guys haven't seen that, I am going to mention some stuff from the previous video in here. You guys can check that out. I'll put a link in the description as well as an annotation up so you can go check that out. I do want to mention that in the video, it's a very long video. I mean, pretty much as soon as I got my combo off within the first, 10 minutes in the game, it pretty much was over. But if you guys don't know what it is, I recommend you guys check out the video. You can kind of see how it works. But basically, what you do is you get out White Dragon Ninja, and then you equip them with Safe Zone. And White Dragon Ninja's effect is your spell and trap cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. And Safe Zone's effect is you select one face-up attack position monster on the field. It cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. It cannot be destroyed by battle, and it cannot attack your opponent directly. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is removed from the field, destroy this card. So it's kind of like a Call of the Haunted effect. But basically, White Dragon Ninja will protect Safe Zone. Safe Zone will protect the Ninja. And so basically, from there, since Brightneck was banned, there's really limited things that average decks can really do to this. Basically, the only real combo I think is Caius, and not every deck plays Caius. I mean, as far as in the X deck, there's nothing you can use because everything targets. This puts it face down. Legitimately, there's nothing you can do. You can Black Rose, but then nothing gets destroyed. There's nothing you can do, if you guys get what I'm saying, other than Caius is really the only card. There's Visor Shock. Let me show you this card because I think it's hilarious. Oh, is that high? How do you spell Visor Shock? I'll type in Shock, and I think it'll pop up. This is Visor Shock. So when this card is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon, return all set cards on the field to their owners' respective hands. So other than that, let's be honest, no one's playing this card. But that said, I mean, that pretty much realistically Caius is the only out I can see. If you know any other outs, let me know in the comment section below, because I mean there might be a few other cards. There's what is it? Spiritual? No, what is a card called? Darn, it's some card where it just returns a spell trap on the field and your opponent can't respond to it. But yeah, you could return Safe Zone. That would be an option. But let's be honest, I'm talking about more so meta cards that were actually being played. So I think Caius is the only real meta card that I can really think of off the top of my head. I think Grand Mole's effect does not target, so I guess Grand Mole would be an option. Grand Mole Caius, I think that's it. If Grand Mole's effect does not work, let me know on that, because I'm not positive on that. You know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. There's some cards that just, they're special. Vayu is one of those cards where it's special. But yeah, let's finally get into the deck profile. So now that you kind of know how the deck works. I play 3 Maxi just because I want to draw as many cards as fast as possible. Then I play triple Hanzo. You want to open up with Hanzo. I mean, this deck is a gimmick deck. It's kind of a troll deck, to be honest. It's not really going to be skilled, and it's not fun to play against, nor is it fun to really play, because you kind of deck your opponent out. That is kind of the goal of the deck. You can't attack them directly with Hanzo, but yeah, with Safe Zone on Ninja, you can't attack with the White Dragon Ninja, so keep that in mind as well. It pretty much decks them out, and it's a pretty trolly deck. Next up, we play 2 White Dragon Ninjas. I play triple Mallet, so I'm going to throw them back into the deck. I mean, this deck is pretty gimmicky. Basically, you just get out your combo, and then they quit. Again, at the very end of the video, you'll see a slight misplay, but it doesn't matter, because what I ended up doing was I activated Reborn to get back White Dragon Ninja, but it didn't matter at that point, because I was basically just getting it out for fun. But I actually can't do that because it can only be special summon with the Art of the Ninjutsu art card, but it doesn't really matter because I beat him with card destruction anyways, and I had a face down Solemn Judgment, so he really didn't have any options. And again, I won by activating card destruction and making it so he couldn't draw on his turn. So basically, that's what caused me to win in that duel. I would like to upload more videos, but these videos of this duel are 20 minutes long, and then the opponent just rages and quits. And I don't blame him for that, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a fan of playing against decks where it's just kind of stall, but this deck is pretty funny, and I haven't seen it before, so maybe you guys can try it out and make your opponents very mad, because I personally would not be too happy to play against this deck because, again, it's one of those decks where it's just like it has like one trick, and then if the trick works, it's pretty annoying. But then if it doesn't, then you just beat him, and like it's no challenge. But yeah, so yeah, I only played 2 White Dragon Ninja because he's awful to draw, but I'll usually put him back. Then I play Card Destruction, and then Triple Hand Destruction, Heavy Storm, and then here's the card that makes it so we can't deck out, other than if we get DD Crowed. So this is Iron Core of Quackimiro. So during your draw phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand instead of conducting your draw phase, and so basically that's what it's used for. And so you just have 7 cards in your hand, end phase you discard, draw phase, oh it's cool, don't want to draw, add Iron Core. Your opponent's turn goes, and once you have the White Dragon Ninja, you basically win. It's very tough, again, for them to come out of it. Kai's is like the only card. And then we played Triple Mallet because I don't really like drawing this card, and it allows you to get your combo faster. I mean, again, this deck is all about just first turn getting out your combo and then trolling your opponent and sitting there for 50 minutes because that's how long the duel takes. These duels will take very long if you're going to deck your opponent out. Keep that in mind that you're going to have some spare time on your hands. That's why I'm not going to upload more of these videos because, again, my opponent, I tried to get more duels in this, but first off, it was not fun. Second of all, they would just quit, and they would be very sad. And then, so I read Reborn. Reborn realistically doesn't have many targets. What I do like to use it for, though, is if I have the option to go for a Reborn play, like I can Reborn a Hanzo. Like, sometimes they'll, like, Dark Hole Hanzo because they're like, oh, of course he added the Super Transformation. Why would I summon? Dark Hole. Summon a monster. That's really about it. You can also use it to Reborn their monsters and try to bait out things before you go for your play, I guess, essentially. That's just why it's there. And plus it's Reborn. Then triple Space Typhoon, and then double Night Beam, and then play double Duality, because like you're not going to special summon first turn, you're going to go for Hanzo, and then basically wait for them. And then I played Rhoda to search out the Hanzo, triple Upstart Goblin, 2 Bottomless, just in case to get out some cards. For whatever reason, I can't really think of anything other than Tiara Masu, because Mondolce's, that actually gets over it too. Mondolce's, you get over it. That's why they're just Bottomless, but to be honest, I mean, there's very few things that really deal with the whole combo again. I don't know. Bottomless is just a good card anyways. And then I play 3 Super Transformation, pretty obvious, and then triple Safe Zone, because again, part of the combo, you need 3 of everything, except for this, I would say. You can try running 3, but again, I don't like drawing it. And then the Solemn Brigade. As far as the extra deck, you really don't need anything, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the first turn, you will just want to basically go Hanzo, add this card over here, and then try to use all your draw power cards to get a safe zone. And then if you can, you basically win, and if you don't, then you'll look like you just kind of played this ninja gimmick deck, and it's kind of embarrassing when you lose with this deck. But, I mean, it is more funny than anything. I've seen a few people post that on the forums, like there was like a build with like safe zone, and like they tried to make it, but like it wasn't as fast, and I was like, well, why don't you just make it as fast as possible? I felt like this, I mean, if there's any other draw power cards, I was thinking about putting the Dark World draw cards in here, because why not? It would just allow you to draw, and like when you discard them with like Card Destruction, you get to, you know, do stuff. And then Dark World Dueling is also a pretty good draw card, but yeah, I thought this was just a pretty quick build. I mean, I don't think I'm going to try to improve this deck because, again, it's not fun to play against or play. So just keep that in mind, unless you happen to like to make your opponent mad, and then I guess this deck would be a great deck for you to play. But yeah, I mean, you just basically get White Ninja out, equip it with Safe Zone, and they can't do anything. Keep in mind, there was also a slight misplay. Again, all these misplays are at the very end where it doesn't really matter anyways, because Card Destruction anyways. He Veilered this, and then I was like, oh, okay. They can't Veiler this because Safe Zone makes it so they can't target. So, again, they can't Veiler it. But, again, that video, there's only going to be probably one video of this deck for a while until I forget about how boring this deck is, and I'll play it randomly one day. But, yeah, this deck is not very fun to play against. You will make your opponents mad, so yeah, they might call you names for running this deck because it is kind of really annoying. It's almost worse than Final Countdown, because at least with Final Countdown, after 20 turns, it's over. Whereas this, sometimes it takes 30 turns. But I mean, you do have these to kind of speed things up, so it might be like 25. But, I mean, at least with Final Countdown, you can attempt to make pushes, whereas this, you literally have nothing you can do. And it's pretty annoying to deal with. But yeah, there's a deck profile for you guys, because I already had people PM me to upload the deck profile after they've been sitting through the painfully 1 hour duel of this deck. But well, I felt it was painful because like it's cool, you can't do anything. But yeah, it is a very long duel. I'm already gonna tell you right now what happens at the end. I mean, it just locks him down. I mean, he was playing some variant of Machina, and I mean, there was nothing he could do. There was a time where he could have made, is it an Evil Swarm? I think it might be an Evil Swarm. Is it? I think it's, where is it? I mean, let me show you guys this card. This card's another out. I forgot. What is this? No, it's not this one. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, yeah. So you target one card your opponent controls, return. So let me just go over the outs for this. I think Grenwell's an out. I mean, I'm talking about meta cards. I mean, there's probably some obscure cards. Oh, what the heck is this? Let's check out this card. Hurricane. A tornado that ravages the wastelands with sharp winds that can cut to the bone. Well, I don't think that card will ever see any play. Rescue Rabbit for double Hurricanes. But anyways, yeah, I think these are the only meta cards that I can think of. If you guys have any, let me know, because I don't think there's very much that can stop this combo. Before, this was the card before that stopped the combo, because he would just be like, oh, okay, get out Bryanak, I'll just card a card, get rid of Safe Zone. Okay, bye-bye, White Dragon Ninja that was supposed to be invincible. But now, he's pretty safe. There's a few cards, really. I mean, not every card even plays this, because they don't have room. They're like, well, 3 monsters? Shockmaster. And I agree with them. Shockmaster shuts down and wins games pretty easy, and sometimes you just don't have the room in a heavy XYZ deck. But it's a dragon, though. It has pretty good attack. But, yeah, I think that these are the only meta cards that I can really think of. I mean, there's Biter's Rock, but come on, no one plays that card. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting deck, and let me know what you guys think of it. Is there a way to improve this deck? I'm just kind of curious. I'm not going to probably play it, but I mean, if you guys want to play it, you guys check the comments and see if anyone has helped you out there. I think it's pretty good. If you're wondering why Nightbeam is there, it's because I don't want to summon Hanzo and get warning, because, again, this deck, the only goal was to make the combo as fast as possible. I know I could be playing like the Upstart Golden Ninja and, you know, like a real stuff, but I would rather just try to make the combo as fast as possible just to show you guys, and it does make people quit, and that's why there's probably only going to be one duel of this for a while, again, because people just quit immediately, and I don't blame them for that, because it is annoying. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian White Dragon, signing out.